The pros and cons of having Springtrap in Dead by Daylight. I made a video about a month ago called Springtrap Fits Dead by Daylight, and I'm tired of people saying it doesn't. And it got me thinking, what are the pros and cons of having William Afton in Dead by Daylight? So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and maybe subscribe. It will help out a ton. With that out of the way, let's begin. William Afton fits the universe of Dead by Daylight, and here's why. If you're going to understand why he fits, you have to know his story. So let's begin with that. William Afton founded the in-game Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, aka Freddy Fazbear's Diner. Should not be confused with the FANF 1's Pizzeria. This is before FANF 1. The lore is kind of confusing, but whatever. Um, Forming, the company with business partner Emily in the early 1980s. Things go quite wrong quite quickly, with Afton murdering Emily's daughter around the time of the Bite of 83. Bite of 83 is when his son, called Evan, I believe, was put into the Fredbear animatronic by his own brother, and the animatronic's mouth snapped, forcing the establishment to close. Skip to 5 years later, and you have the event that sets up the plot of Five Nights at Freddy's, killing the five children dressed up as the Spring Bonnie suit. When the police searched the location, they did not find a single thing, so when they interrogated William, they let him go due to lack of evidence. The spirits inside of the five kids go into Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica, and Golden Freddy, where they spend the rest of their days waiting to just take that revenge on the evil man that put them there, aka William Afton, Purple Man. Following the killing, Afton opens a new venture into Circus Baby's Pizza World. However, the restaurant is closed as Circus Baby killed his daughter because Baby is a creation of Afton made only to kill more children. There is a reason for this. Afton is trying to get his hands on Revenant, which is the superpowered substance that allows spirits to inhabit the animatronics, which he hopes he can use to make himself immortal. In case with any good story, Afton ways catch up with him eventually on a return trip to the old pizzeria that holds the five animatronics and bound with the spirits of the killed children. The five try to hunt down Afton, forcing him to try and hide inside the spring Bonnie costumes go from bad to worse as the rain leaks from the roof down to Afton's costume, causing the animatronic to activate the spring locks, killing him from the inside of the suit. But as you know, he always comes back. Following a nearly 30-year time gap, Afton comes back as he promised inside of the Spring Bonnie costume, taking on the name Springtrap. You take on Springtrap in FNAF 3, slowly learning that it's Afton inside the Spring Bonnie suit. Eventually, the attraction you're guarding burns down, but Springtrap manages to escape, despite plenty of fire damaging the costume. And then he gets burned again, but dies, only to go to hell. And then end of story. There is more to his character, but it just ruins it. Like the character gets so ruined that I'm just not gonna go over it. So you don't have to worry. Let's just say he's in hell. His story fits the universe of Dead by Daylight. Since it's clear that he wants to kill, I just think he's perfect for the entities just want to grab him and put him into the universe because of what he has done, what he has achieved. I think he's perfect for the universe of Dead by Daylight. I think he's a perfect fit just for that. His design fits his design fits the game perfectly, I think, since it's a literal bunny costume with a rotting corpse inside. It fits perfectly with the designs of other killers. Plus, there are skins for other killers using suits, so a bunny suit with a rotting corpse is not far-fetched for Dead by Daylight. What could his power even be? Well, it's very simple. His power could be him being able to jump scare a random survivor with the Phantom animatronics from FNAF 3, and they will reveal the location of a survivor for 10 or 5 seconds. That could just be a secondary power, and he can have like a charge attack or something for his main, I don't know. Overall, I think it fits the game and should be added. However, there are still cons that we need to discuss. He has not killed an adult, nowhere in the lore it is stated that William Afton has killed an adult. He strictly kills kids. So if he were to come into DBD, it would make sense character-wise for him to just all of a sudden just start throwing hands. But that is just a small con. It's not even a big one. I just wanted to mention that. Yeah, the fans, they're sometimes really creative, and there's also those fans that just need to be studied. And I think that's the main problem with him coming into the game. Of course, it will give DBD more players, and it will be great for both companies of Behavior and Scott Coffin. But it will ruin the community. It will be in shambles. I used to think it wasn't really going to be a problem, but yeah, it's a problem because you're about to see ships like the Huntress X the Trickster or some bullshit like that, and it's just going to be very cringe having kids join the community. But it's not hurtful to the game, just the community itself. If you're unaware, the man behind Five Nights at Freddy's was revealed to be sending money to a "we don't like gay people" organization, so therefore he got loads of hate, and he's retired. And therefore, Dead by Daylight would most likely not want to collaborate with Scott Coffin, since it's controversy. They wouldn't do it. Like Dead by Daylight tends to stay away from drama. Overall, there are good things and bad things about William Afton being a killer in Dead by Daylight. It's not our decision if he's at it. It's Behavior and Scott. So, what are your thoughts on William Afton joining the Fog? Would you be happy, or would you be mad? Please let me know in the comments. And with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. If you want more content like this in the future, please let me know in the comments or by subscribing.